Hey everyone, it's MoFat here, and I am going to be bringing you a little bit of Team Deathmatch on Conduit 2 today. I have been trying to get a good domination gameplay on Black Ops, but that game is just so frustrating sometimes. I think I'm going to be taking a break from that for a little while, and I'll probably be posting Conduit 2 videos for my next 3 or 4 videos. It's just going to be Conduit 2. Alright, so moving on to the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about how I got my machinima contract. And it probably isn't quite what you guys are expecting, but I will tell the story anyway. I got it about 2 years ago when I was making machinima. I didn't do gameplay videos back then, and in fact I just recently started gameplay videos, but I, surprise, made machinima. I have a machinima called Grand Brawl, and I have like 4 or 5 shorts up on machinima.com's YouTube channel, and that's the whole reason that I wanted to get on machinima, was because I made machinima. And a friend of mine, Mega Blasta, who makes Silver Crisis, who also had a machinima contract, he wrote me a letter, or a recommendation letter or something like that, for me to be getting on machinima.com. And back then, you got to keep in mind that they were a much smaller like company and stuff, and they didn't have that many directors, like not nearly as many as they have now. So what ended up happening is he sent them the letter with a link to one of my machinimas, which was the first episode of Grand Brawl. Well, the remade first episode of Grand Brawl. And after seeing that, they decided that they would give me a contract. So I was like, alright, awesome, I have got myself a machinima contract. And I started making machinima for them, and putting machinima on my channel and all that good stuff. And Machinima Respawn wasn't even around at this time, actually. And then when eventually Machinima Respawn did get made, they sent a message out to all the directors and said, alright, everyone who has a contract and has posting privileges for our main channel can also post on Machinima Respawn. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. But I mean, and like I said, until recently, the last like 2 months, I really didn't pay attention to that at all. I was just like, kind of like, okay, I don't really do gameplay. I do machinima. You know, gameplay is not my thing. And, you know, it's still kind of hard for me to get good gameplays all the time. Because, for the most part, it's first-person shooters that people want. And I'll just be honest, I'm a 2D fighter player. I play 2D fighters and Smash Brothers for the most part. I'm really not that great at first-person shooters, even though I do enjoy playing them. So I never really paid attention to it. But then, I was watching some videos on there, and this was around the time Black Ops came out. I was watching some videos on there, and I just noticed a huge lack of anything Wii, and I was like, what's going on? Or more specifically, a huge lack of anything Nintendo. And I was just like, this is ridiculous. I mean, I know that Machinima fans have issues with Nintendo for whatever reason, but I mean, come on. Nobody is posting Nintendo videos? And I just kind of left it at that and didn't look at it for a while. And then GoldenEye came out, and I was thinking, hey, you know, I could maybe post some gameplay of this. That would be cool. So I posted some gameplay of GoldenEye, and that's where I guess my Machinima Respawn career started. 2 months ago, I posted some GoldenEye, and people have been clamoring, asking me for multiplayer videos, which is it's kind of a tall order for someone like me who doesn't practice them all that much and doesn't, you know, play them all that much. So I've been doing my best to get good at these games and post good gameplays. Black Ops is stupid hard to get good at. I mean, there's just so much random crap that can happen to you in one match, and it can just kill an entirely good gameplay. It's just really ridiculous. And taking a drink. So, I don't know. My good Black Ops gameplays are far and few, or few and far between. And I mean, I guess a quick note: any gameplays you guys can expect from me are probably not going to be captured with the HPOG, which basically is the absolute highest you can capture, you know, Wii resolution at, which is 480p, and it can pass for 720 if it's a really good looking Wii game like Super Mario Galaxy or The Conduit at times. But I mean, I'll still be capturing them with the HPOG and with component cables, but the thing is, when I'm playing on my HDTV, there's a lot of lag through the Wii games. I explained this in one of my GoldenEye videos, but the fact that the Wii is only 480p means that your TV has to upscale it at least to 720p. And you know, it'll do that whether you've got component cables or regular composite cables in there, and no matter what you do, there's going to be lag in that. And this particular TV I use does not have a game mode on it. It doesn't have any kind of a lag reducer, and you know, that's really annoying. I hate the fact that it doesn't have any sort of a game mode or anything on it. But I guess I'm just going to have to deal with that. So yeah, that's why the majority of the gameplays you're going to be seeing for me will kind of be in standard definition. They won't be captured with composite cables, they'll be captured with component cables, but they'll be in standard definition and not in the wonderful pass for 720p resolution that the Wii can do. But I guess anyone looking to get a machinima contract, I wish I could help you. I really do, because, you know, I would rather somebody a lot better at these games be on machinima than me. But I don't think I really can help you, you know, beyond maybe trying to write a letter. Once I get really good at these games, once I have some, you know, weight behind my reputation on Machinima Respawn, you know, aside from that, there's really nothing I can do to help anyone get a contract. And I wish there was. So that's the gist of that. But this kind of segues into what I want to talk about now in the last few minutes of this video, and that is that I'm not very good at these games, and I know there are a lot of other people that are very good at these games that deserve to be on Machinima Respawn but aren't. And what I was thinking is that we could have a Wii community project that the entire Wii community could be involved in, and here's what it is. We'll be making a Black Ops montage and a Conduit 2 montage, you know, entirely for Wii gamers, obviously. And then I will post that up on Machinima Respawn, and, you know, give everyone that deserves it, like, I guess their 5 minutes in the sun. Because I really think that a lot of you guys deserve to be on Machinima Respawn, but because of how much it's evolved in the last couple years, it's really hard to get on there. So this is kind of my giving back to the Wii community for me being on Machinima Respawn for like 2 years and not doing anything about it whatsoever. And I will be leaving directions on how to send me those clips in the description, probably through mediafire. In fact, yes, it's going to be through mediafire. So you'll render your clip in 720 or 480, whichever your capturing resolution is. They don't have to be HD clips. Just so you know, I'm not going to be, you know, ooh, SD sucks, I'm not accepting any SD clips. I'm not going to be like that. I'll accept any clips that are good. And you upload them to mediafire, you'll send me the link, probably here, yes, here, in through my MoFat0 account. And I would like to ask you guys for some help on this. You know, my channel only has around 230 subscribers, I believe, last I checked it. And, you know, that's not too much exposure. I know a lot of you came over here from Convoy HD's channel, and thank you for that, by the way, and thank you to Convoy for posting that on his channel and getting me those subscribers. And I do have the machinima exposure, but, you know, that's not really reaching the right crowd. So if you guys could spread the word and tell people all about this, I would love it. If you're commentators yourself, give a shout out to this video in your next, and maybe put a link to it in the description, or even just a brief description of what's going on here. And since that is all the important stuff I really have to say for this video, I'm just going to talk about random crap. And when I talk about random crap, that means I'm going to be talking about Smash Brothers. And speaking of Smash Brothers, Genesis 2 is coming up. Freaking huge tournament, international tournament. Europe, Japan, Europe and Japan are coming. People from all over Europe, by the way, are coming, from Sweden, and like, so there's some guys from France coming over. But now I am out of time, so I will see you guys later in my next video.